One of the most ancient ingredients of India used to prepare a mouth-watering vegetarian recipe that perhaps packs more protein than a chicken or mutton curry. Panchmel Dal or Panchratna Dal has a story that is as interesting as the flavors of this recipe. So join me in my kitchen, let's get gobbledygooking. As the name suggests, Panchratna Dal uses 5 types of dal. So I have here Moong Dal, Tur Dal, Chana Dal, Masoor Dal, and I have split urad dal. But you can use regular urad dal as well for this recipe. As a first step, I will just mix all the dals in a bowl. I am using a 1/4 cup of each dal and you can note down the weights. Now we need to thoroughly wash the dal with water at least 5 to 6 times until the water runs clear. Add some more water to soak the dal, cover with a lid and let rest for at least 30 minutes. Next, I will grind enough ginger to yield 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, adding some salt to help with grinding. Repeat with some cloves of garlic, enough to give 1 tablespoon of garlic paste. Chop a big onion or 2. I now have 250 grams of chopped onions. I'll chop some coriander leaves or cilantro finely and use this for garnishing later on. Meanwhile, the dal has finished soaking. We need to strain the water and transfer to a pressure cooker. Add about 3.5 cups of water along with some salt to taste. Add 1 tablespoon of ghee or clarified butter, 2 bay leaves, and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Give a quick stir. Now close the lid and let it whistle for the dal to cook. It took me about 15 minutes and 5 whistles, but this could vary. The dal should be grainy in texture and not completely mushy. We are all set to start cooking. Heat 2 tablespoons of ghee in a skillet on medium heat. Once hot, add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2 dry red chilies, 1 black cardamom and 5 cloves. Stir for 30 seconds or so to flavor the oil. Now add the chopped onions and slightly brown for 3 minutes. Add the ginger and garlic paste and stir for another 3 minutes or until the raw flavor goes away. Many recipes suggest adding tomatoes at this stage, but this dal has been around since the time of the Mahabharata and tomatoes are a rather modern addition to Indian cuisine, so I have not used it. Time to add some dry spices. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Stir fry on medium-low heat for about 5 minutes. Then I'll go ahead and add the cooked dal to the masala and mix really well. The dal should have a consistency that is slightly on the thicker side. But if it's too thick, you can add some hot water to adjust. I'm adding a cup of water here. Mix everything well, cover with a lid and simmer on low heat for 10 minutes to let the flavors blend. You can stir from time to time so the dal doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. After 10 minutes, switch off the gas. Add half a teaspoon of garam masala powder and garnish with some coriander leaves. Stir well and ladle it out in a serving container. As a final step, we will make a tadka or seasoning. Heat 1 tablespoon of oil in a small pan. You can use ghee as well. Once the oil is hot, add a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Break 2 dried red chilies and add to the oil. Add a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. Give a real quick mix and drizzle it out on the dal. Sprinkle coriander leaves and serve with some hot roti, onions, lime, chilies, and of course pickle. Squeeze some lime juice. Tear a piece of the soft roti, coat with a generous amount of dal, and enjoy. Do subscribe to our channel for more such recipes.